Hello folks, this is Sandy from Talk of Thailand, and you're probably wondering why I look different today, and there's a specific reason for that. The reason being is that I'm now looking at starting a new career at the age of 72, and it's a project I'm doing for YouTube, for my YouTube channel, to see that if it can be done, actually. Because if it can be done, this will be a video that might be of interest to many retirees anywhere in the world, because what I'm planning to do is possible from wherever you're retired, and giving you something productive to do, and maybe also giving you quite a nice little additional income. So if you're interested, please keep watching and learn all about it. Thank you. Well folks, what am I up to? Well, the first thing you'll notice is that I've changed the colour of my hair and my eyebrows actually, and it definitely feels and looks strange whenever I look at myself in the mirror. And it's gained quite a few comments from my family and friends also. But why have I done it? Well, let me explain. For some time I've been wanting to do something and be involved in something that will give me, that will use my spare time productively, and also maybe hopefully produce some kind of additional income. Well, having looked online, I saw that there's a possibility that what I could do is use my years of engineering experience and my qualifications as some sort of online teacher. Well, I studied electrical engineering initially, and I thought maybe that would be the line to go down. But when I was doing the research on teaching online, it became evident that the highest demand for online teachers is for the English language. Wow! Now then, I know I'm old, but my brain's still functional, and actually, when I was at school, I actually done quite well in English, albeit that was one or two or several more years ago. But I started looking at this with interest, and what I saw was that there is thousands and thousands and thousands of opportunities for people to teach English online, and for many age groups. So then I done some more research and to see what would maybe best be suited to me, and immediately I dispelled the idea of teaching youngsters at school, the sort of 3, 4, 5 years old up to maybe 10 years old, because these children need a fun learning environment and a teacher that's very interactive with them and provides fun lessons, etc. And I saw several YouTube channels of English teachers that were indeed providing this and showing the examples of how they taught, etc. And I thought, right, this works perfectly for the young English students, male and particularly female, who've got a lot of energy and can give good video presentations. It appeared to me that this was really a young person's line. But going on, I have in the past taught several people actually how to pass the ESL exam for getting their British passports and being resident and being citizenships in UK, and I done that quite successfully actually. I've helped several people, and I thought, well, that was quite easy. So then I've done a bit of research further, and I've decided, yes, it's worth a try. Let's have a look at this, because it would be interesting. If nothing else, it'd be interesting to see how I got on. And if anybody out there watching this now might be interested, well, they'll be happy to learn what I'm learning now. So, plan of action was next. How am I going to tackle this this aspiration that I have? And the first thing is check what qualifications I need. Now then, ideally you should have some sort of degree in anything actually, and that is something I don't have. I don't have a degree qualification. The nearest I've got was an HNC in electrical engineering, which I thought in many cases is much harder to obtain than a bachelor's degree in a lot of subjects that graduates have. But anyway, it's not a lot of good when you're looking for a teaching job. But there's another qualification. It's called the TEFL, Teaching English for Foreign Learners. And this is another widely accepted qualification that many companies will employ you even if you don't have the required university degree. So I thought, okay. So I looked into this TEFL course, and I found that I could do the course actually online. It's a 120-hour course, and there was various schools online offering online training and various prices. And I thought, okay, as it's just an experiment, let me just choose one of the bottom, least expensive ones. And I found an accredited certificate, which I thought was good, and it was recommended on many of the channels that I had looked at regarding teaching online. And when I say it was highly recommended, I don't mean the particular school that I went to, but getting an accredited certificate was was something that was worth their trying to do. So anyway, I subsequently signed up for an online course. I paid about $35 I think, which they say was a free course, and you just paid for your certificate at the end. Well, okay, that sounds okay to me. So it was a 120-hour learning TEFL course. Well, having signed up for it, the course started immediately. And I actually completed the course in 4 days. And in one of those days, I didn't actually do anything to the course. On the course, I actually went down to the beach with my family and took the course back up the next day. The 3 days that I did do the course, I kind of worked intensively, actually, reading in detail all through the various notes and etc. in the course. And at the end of the 4th day, after a long day, I thought, right, am I going to postpone the main examination until tomorrow, or do I take it this evening? And I decided, okay, let's get on and take it now, because you get 4 attempts at the final exam anyway before you have to redo the course. So I thought, well, if I waste one, then I just have to make sure I do better in the next attempt. Anyway, I took the exam in the evening after a long day studying, and actually I got 96%, which, wow, that really surprised me. Yes, I had a good grounding in English at school, but a lot of it had been forgotten and gone into the past. But when I started reading through the notes and reading all the grammar and etc., then yes, a lot of it started coming back, and I had a specific way that I wanted to tackle the learning of this course, and I think it was essential that I done it in the way I did do it. And the way I did it was that as I read through the course, I realized that when you finished one sector of the course, and after each sector there's an exam where you've got to achieve 80%, and then you can move on to the next section of the course. I thought, okay, once you move on, then you've lost all the reference in that particular aspect of the course. So what I decided to do is, as I was reading through it, I was taking copious notes on various aspects that I thought, well, they might ask about that, and it'd be better if I made a note about that for easy reference. So I made a lot of notes on the various aspects of the course, the various types of verbs, adverbs, etc., and tenses, and all the grammar aspects of the course. And in fact, on every section of the course, I think I made specific notes and moved on through. There was a couple of areas in the course where actually I did all these examinations are tick the box type answers, tick the correct box, and there was a couple of sections in the course. One in particular I remember, tenses, where I found some of the questions a little bit ambiguous. I took me, in tenses, I think it took me 4 attempts to actually get the 80, in excess of 80% to get through that section. Now, it was probably me not reading the questions correctly or whatever, but I found a little bit of that ambiguous. And there was another section that took me 2 or 3 attempts to get to the necessary 80 odd percent to move on to the next section. But anyway, we got through and we got to the final exam, and I got 96% in the final exam, and I got my certificate. Wow, so I'm now a fully qualified TEFL, Teaching English for a Foreign Language, English language teacher. Wow, that's good, huh? For 3 days hard work. So now is the next step in the adventure, and that's actually securing work, and that's where I'm going now. Now that's the reason you see this change in the colour of my hair, because it's not vanity really, but I just thought if I can try and take a slight edge away from just exactly how old I am, which is 72, and take that element a little bit out of people's minds, as long as I can converse well, and I can put the English language across well, and I can explain myself, and I can guide people on learning English, then hey, why should it matter how old I am, as long as I'm doing the job? Now, from what I'm reading and seeing on the internet, there's quite a reasonable income that can be had depending how many hours you put into it. Some people are reporting to be doing it full time and earning up to $3,000 a month. Hey, that's not to be sniffed at, you know. But I wouldn't want that actually. I don't want to commit all my time to teaching English. But let's see how it goes, and let's see what we can earn. I think if you can get the work, then $1,000 to $1,500 a month for maybe 20 odd hours work would be more than sufficient for me anyway. That would be the cream on the proverbial cake. So that's what I'm doing, folks, and I hope you might find this of interest. And if you do, then please keep following me, and I'll let you know how I get on with my next part, which is searching for work in the best places to register. There's hundreds of companies that are looking for English language teachers at various levels, so I'm told. So I'm going to go down that avenue now, and of course I'll keep you informed on the progress. Thank you for watching, and take care for now. Please, if you haven't done already, please subscribe and give me the thumbs up and ring the bell if you don't mind. Much appreciated. Bye.